So today we're going to look at some of the things that you will need to do in order to prep the PDF file of your catalog before you upload it to Google Catalogs. So the first thing I like to do is open the catalog and see which things need to be changed. So this is the cover and front and back cover of the Rubicon Express catalog, and that's the first spread. And the second spread is sequential, and the third spread is sequential. So right now we know we have to change the cover because the front and back cover together is what's called a printer spread, and Google Catalogs allows you to upload a catalog that has either printer spreads or sequential spreads. If this was a printer spread, this would be page 3 and this might be page 33 over here instead of being page 4. So what we're going to have to do is open up the front cover in Adobe Photoshop and place the Jeep picture that's here over on the left, and then place the Rubicon, it looks like wrenches, I guess, picture over here on the right. And that will end up being the front cover and the first page. And the way it will look in Google Catalogs, oh, it's still processing. So let's continue to look at things that we might need to change. So if the first spread is going to be the front cover and the first page, then that means the second spread, this over here would be page 2, and this would be page 3. Well, right here you can see we have a table of contents, and it has page numbers. But those page numbers are not going to be correct according to the way we just changed the pages. So we're going to find some attractive picture or maybe a screenshot of a video, and we're going to place it over these this whole area right here, this whole area right here, so that these page numbers don't show. Or we can go in after we're done making all our changes and change the page numbers individually so that they actually match up with how the page numbers are going to be in the Google Catalog application. The application itself has its own page numbering system, so the page numbering in your digital catalog has to match up with the page numbering system in the application. If not, then your catalog will not be allowed to go live because human eyes at Google actually preview every catalog. So we'll need to change this area. Okay, going through, another thing we want to look for is big pieces of white space, for example, on what is now page 18. These might be places to put a, this might be a place down here to put a video from YouTube. So what I like to do is take notes while I'm going through the catalog, and I'll tell myself, okay, on page 18, I'm going to put a video screenshot because I'm going to put a video right here. The other thing is we're going to have to go through and get rid of all of these page numbers because they're not going to match up to the page numbers in the application. So just clicking through, again, we're looking for white space. We're looking for blank pages because blank pages are not allowed in the Google Catalog application. So blank pages will have to have content put on them. And we're just looking through. And then the last place I know we will need a change will be back here. The footnotes refer to page numbers that will no longer be accurate. So we'll either have to find a nice large picture, take this page out altogether and replace it with some kind of lifestyle image, or go through and manually change each one of these page numbers so that it refers to the correct page. And where I'm talking about big pieces of white space, like this would be a perfect place to put a video. So a video on each one of these pages might also be appropriate. And it doesn't have to be a video, it could be a image gallery as well, and we'll go into that a little bit later. But now we know we have to get rid of page numbers, we have to get rid of pages that refer to page numbers, or we have to find pictures to go over pages that refer to page numbers, and we have to make sure that the entire catalog is either printer spreads or sequential spreads, which means we have to change the front and back image. And just so you can see what choices you're given, when you upload the catalog, you choose whether or not it's portrait or landscape, and you choose whether or not the page order, which would be the first two pages, front cover and first page, which is how ours is going to be, or a spread, which would be the back cover and front cover, which is how our catalog is just for the covers. It's not that way for every spread. So that is why we need to change the cover to front cover and first page so that it can be consistent throughout. All right, so that is the first little video tutorial on what you need to change about the PDF file.